Hello everyone, in today's video we'll be doing a very relaxing yet colorful craft activity, cutting and pasting a paper fish. This is entirely voice-only content, so you just need to listen, imagine, and follow the steps. No need to look at the screen, no need to take notes or bullet points. Just let your hands slow down and let your imagination guide you along the blue ocean waters. Before we begin, take a moment to think about the fish you're about to make. It could be a cute little fish swimming among coral reefs, a large, powerful fish in the vast ocean, or a cute cartoon fish with vibrant colors. This fish doesn't need to be exactly like a real fish, but a version of a sea fish you imagine reflecting your own feelings and style. Now let's prepare our workspace. Choose a flat, well-lit surface where you can comfortably cut and glue. Take out several sheets of colored paper. You should have 1 or 2 sheets of bright colors like blue, orange, yellow, pink, or purple for the fish's body, a sheet of white or light-colored paper for the eyes, and if possible a few more colors for the fin's tail and decorations. Prepare scissors, glue, and a pencil. When everything is ready, we'll start with the main body of the fish. Hold the sheet of paper for the fish's body. Use a pencil to draw a horizontal oval slightly tapered at one end. This will be the fish's body. The other end can be slightly rounder to make the head. Don't try to draw it too evenly or precisely, as the softness and slight curvature will make the fish look more lively. Once you've finished drawing, slowly cut along the outline. Cut slowly and evenly, feeling the shape of the fish gradually emerge under the scissors. Once you've finished cutting the body, place it on the table and observe it for a moment. If you're not entirely satisfied with any part, you can adjust it by trimming a little. This is where you begin to get acquainted with your fish. Whether it looks agile or gentle, cheerful or calm, it all depends on your perception. Next, we'll make the fish's tail. Take a piece of paper the same color or a different color as the fish's body to create a focal point. Draw a triangle or a fan shape with slightly wavy edges. The tail can be wide open or neat depending on your desired style. Cut out the tail shape and place it behind the fish's body. Before gluing, try tilting the tail up or down slightly as if the fish is swimming. Once you feel the position is right, apply glue and secure the tail. Now we'll move on to the fins. The dorsal fin, underbelly fin, and side fins can all be made from small pieces of paper. Take a lighter or darker shade of paper than the fish's body and draw small curved shapes resembling leaves or fan blades. Cut out these shapes and glue them onto the fish's body. When gluing, you can only apply glue to the base of the fins so that the tips of the fins are slightly lifted, creating a soft and moving feel. Next is the fish's eyes. Take a piece of white paper and cut out a small circle. Then cut out an even smaller circle from black or dark blue paper to make the pupil. Glue the pupil onto the white circle, then glue the eye onto the head of the fish's body. The position of the eye is very important as it will determine the fish's expression. You can glue the eye slightly higher up to make the fish look lively or a little lower down to make it look gentle. If you want the fish to look more lively, you can add a mouth. Just cut out a very small curve or a semicircle and glue it near the eye. Even a small detail is enough to make the fish look like it's smiling. Now think about the patterns on the fish's body. Sea fish often have beautiful scale stripes or spots. You can cut out small circles, teardrop shapes, or thin strips of paper to glue onto the fish's body. It doesn't need to cover everything, just a few details will suffice as a hint. When gluing, try arranging them first before securing them with glue to ensure the overall effect is harmonious. Once the main details of the fish are complete, we move on to the background. Use a larger sheet of paper as a background, perhaps blue or turquoise to represent the sea. Place the fish on the background, but don't glue it yet. Move it left, right, up, or down to find your preferred position, as if the fish is swimming in the water. Once you've chosen a position, apply glue and secure the fish to the background. If you want to make the collage more lively, you can add an ocean backdrop. For example, cut out some seaweed from green paper, some small pebbles from the seabed, or some bubbles from white or light blue paper. You can also add another small fish further away with just a few simple strokes to create depth in the picture. Remember to keep everything just right so that the main fish remains the center. Once all the paper pieces are glued together, set the artwork aside and let the glue dry for a few minutes. While you wait, I invite you to think about the ocean. The ocean is vast, peaceful, yet full of life. The fish you just created is a very small part of that world, but it carries your imagination and emotions. When you craft slowly like this, you are connecting with nature in a very gentle way. After the glue is dried, you can hold the collage up, tilting it slightly to feel the layers of paper and the overall composition. If you wish, you can add a layer of cardboard behind it to make the artwork more stable, or frame it to decorate your study corner workspace or a child's room. A paper fish can also bring a fresh and pleasant feeling to the space. And with that, you have completed the paper fish collage. The most important thing isn't whether the fish looks real or not, but the time you spent focusing, creating, and relaxing your mind. From simple pieces of paper, you've created a small creature with its own colors, movements, and story. Thank you for listening and staying with us until the end of the video. Hopefully, this voice-only tutorial brought you relaxation and a little creative inspiration. If you enjoy this kind of gentle, slow-paced content, keep trying your collages with other animals or objects around you. Who knows, from a small sea fish, you might create your own colorful ocean. Enjoy your time and see you in the next videos.